Good morning, social media, YouTube, New Destiny family. Welcome to the Coffee and Conversation with the Hardens. Early this morning, we have our coffee conversation, all of that. So, we're going to get ready to rock out with you. Here we go. Let's grow. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Those of you that are joining live, those of you that are joining, watching the replay, we want to say thank you. We are talking about coffee and conversation with the Hardens, where we go live every month, the first Monday of the month, to give empowerment, encouragement, inspiring about life, love, marriage, ministry, or money. And today we're just going to be talking about life, man. So if you're getting ready for work, rock out with this. Just listen and rock out. If you're listening on the podcast, rock out with this. As we just share some principles and some tools. So, honey, hubby, it's 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Texas, where we are
Yes,
rocking
ma'am.
out with our coffee and our
Yes,
conversation, baby.
conversation. Yeah, first of all, good morning, everybody. Like my wife said, we welcome you to this first day of April, April Fool's Day. Crazy enough that we're already in April, and so we want to always. This is a
I'm so
platform.
sorry. I want to pause and say happy birthday to Sister Dendra Butler. If you're out there in the social media world, can you heart it up for her? Can you give us a good morning dialogue with us? I see y'all
For
on.
real,
You have to be on. You can't see them, but I want
I
them to
can't see
dialogue
nothing.
by saying good morning or heart it up real quick so that you'll know you ain't talking by yourself. But go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
And I want to just say real quick, many people see us in different magnitudes, right? You see us as pastors at the church. You see us as business owners on Harden Enterprise. Well, this here is our post-church platform. We call it our post-church platform. We come here because some of you may never come in the building, so we want to come meet you where you are. And we always want to figure out how can we come in and share inspirational words of some type of encouragement. And what we do, we take our real life scenarios, our real life issues, our real life concerns, and we try our best to learn from them, grow from them, and then come quickly and share them with you. We don't need to be, out of that situation for months, weeks, and days. Sometimes we're hours. We learned it yesterday, and we come on here on Monday and share it. So, doing our coffee conversation, like my wife said, "What's up, D?"
Devin, MD, good
During our
morning.
coffee conversation, we're like, this is time for us to catch you while you're getting ready for work, on your way to work. So do us a favor, like, subscribe, share. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are watching, do those things. But the main thing, share, 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 share. Disrupt somebody's morning with this great word. We're going to share some great information with you. Some encouraging words. Some encouraging words. What's up, Lady K? So, Sister Katie, I thank God seeing you on this morning. Thank you, baby, for showing me who's on because I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I know.
So,
That's okay.
we want to share some things. Do you want to kind of jump into it? You want me to jump into it, babe?
Yeah, so man, we always come with a topic. I'm sorry, I'm trying to share on my other
I know.
platforms, other ones. I'm like, Lord, I didn't realize we had so many platforms, but thank you, Lord. Um, but I wanted to share like one of the things that we do when we come on. We always try to come with a topic. I come up with one, or my husband will come up with one. We don't talk about it. We just kind of discuss it as we go. And so every month we always try to again talk about life, love, marriage, ministry, or money, something to that nature. And today our topic is maximizing your second
Imagine
quarter.
second
We are
quarter.
now in the second quarter, man, of the year. I cannot believe it. We're already done with the first quarter. I sent out an email blog, babe, and I told him, I said, listen, like, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, are you still doing your vision board? Are you still, are you still dreaming? Are you still writing stuff down? Are you still moving toward, hey, hello, are you still faithing it forward? Have you
Yeah.
quit? What are you doing? And so I'm glad we're talking about this topic because I think sometimes people miss the mark of what they said they wanted to do in the
Yeah.
beginning of the year. And I'm glad we're coming to encourage that person. And New Destiny, we want to shout out to you because this is definitely on the YouTube channel of New Destiny. We do this on that channel as well as other channels. But we want to say shout out to you because we're always encouraging our New Destiny family, man. What are you doing? I know me,
Yeah.
I'm always like, what are you doing? Dope message, by the way. Can y'all heart it up for this new series that Bishop is preaching about follow the leader? Like, who's mentoring you? Who are you following? All of that is so included in what you're doing in your next. Who's a part of your next? So
Yeah.
I know that I just want to say that part. I think that's I love this topic. I love the conversation. So let's rock out.
And I want to jump right into it because this is like Maurice said, this is one that I came up with, and I was like trying to figure out, what can share. But this is one I felt a blow. The worst thing in there, I never forget, come up in school, in high school, and you see that undefeated team. I mean, we was an undefeated team quite a few years, and when you're undefeated 2, 3, 4 years in a row, you wake up and you open up the season, and when you meet a beast that you weren't expecting to be a beast, and they whoop your butt in the first quarter, you trying to figure out, whoa, where that come from? Because we so used to winning, right? We win, 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 no matter what.
Right.
Well, I felt like that, sweetheart, and this is me having a heart to heart with you. I haven't really even went deep into this with you. So y'all getting a transparent conversation. But I felt like that because I felt like since 2020, every year, and I want y'all to chime in. I want y'all to listen to this and think about this here. Every year, babe, I made a vision board.
Uh,
Every year from start to finish, I had an undefeated year.
okay.
Whatever I put on the vision board, I got it. You know what I'm saying? The next
Mhm,
year, whatever I got on the vision board, 2020, I got it. 2021, I got it. I've been
mhm.
showing my vision boards off so much to I thought it was automatic. I slap it on the vision board, I'm gonna
Right.
get it.
Right.
I
Right.
slap on the vision board, it's gonna be easy. All I gotta do is dream it, God gonna deliver it.
Right.
And so I feel like I've been undefeated in form of vision boards. Everyone out there who made a vision board, who made dreams, I feel like I've been undefeated. But the worst thing for undefeated team is a defeat.
Mm.
And I feel like I woke up in 2024. I threw a whole bunch of stuff on my vision board. But man, I feel like, boy, the game had changed. The enemy must have learned my game plan. And he can't. And listen, it wasn't the fact that I had a lot of attacks. Matter of fact, I became so overwhelmingly busy to
Mhm.
where this thing happened, that thing happened, this thing happened, this thing happened, and that thing happened. Before I know it, we in the end of March, and I haven't done nothing on my board.
Man, wait a minute. Like that's real talk, and I think sometimes people don't. And you're not talking about what happened last year. You're talking about just this year alone, and how you even got to the point of. I get it. Yeah, that's real talk.
So I sit back and I was looking at them like, man, and I literally almost listen for the first time since 2020, I almost gave up on my vision. I almost
Oh
quit. I
wow.
almost gave up. I'm gonna say, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna start over next year. I'm like, no, no. I despise that mindset. I despise that thought process.
Right.
And so I had to slow down and realize, man, that you literally it's not like you can't get your vision, but God said to me, you're gonna have to change your game plan.
Mhm.
You didn't
Mhm.
get me.
I get it. Got it.
God said you got to change your game plan. You've been coming out with the same game plan every year. He said
Right.
this vision is bigger, so you got to have a whole different game plan.
Dude, this is true. And,
So
and you not just have to have a whole different game plan. You still stick to your vision. But
yes,
the work that it's gonna take, I know for me this year, I stuck to my bid. I've been doing a band program, and I'm so excited about that. We'll shout out to all the Butterfly Academy Mentorship members that are a part of it, man. And we've been growing and to see it. Remember, I came to you just last week, crying like I'm so excited because it's working.
yeah,
They're getting it, and so for me, I was you last year. Like dang, I'm okay, I did one thing on my vision board. I haven't done nothing else. Like I remember sitting in month March, like, okay, I gotta hurry up because I got stuff to do and it was different. So I know exactly what it means to be in that place, but I also know what it means to be in a place of my vision board this year is different than any other vision board I've done ever in my life.
And I think, everyone been to that basketball game, and while the coach was, at halftime, and you
Hmm.
came back out after the first quarter, and you saw like he's getting his butt whooped. I mean, they come at him with every play, everything,
Right,
and
right,
we
right.
all yelled at the coach, "Coach, change up the game plan."
Right, right.
And so, if he come back out with the same game plan, it's like he expecting to lose. It's like two things you can guarantee: if he come back out after the second quarter and he know he got his butt whooped, it's like 44-4.
Yeah.
And he was doing zone defense. And if you come back out in the second quarter after losing 44-4, and
Hmm.
he's still in zone defense, you can know two things: either he don't know nothing else,
Come on.
or he didn't plan to win in the first place.
Right.
And so in this case, I come back out in the second quarter, and I wanted to stop and do this call because I wanted to catch everyone, and the quarter just ended. And I want to yell at you while you're on the sideline with the drum boards and with your tail tucked between your legs, and yell at you and say, "Change up the game plan." You went mute. I can't hear you. You went mute.
I said 6:30 a.m. in the morning. That's exactly how you move, right there. Yep.
That's what it is. Wake up, the whole house. We changing the game plan. I
Yeah.
would not listen. It's some things that I know for a fact, and I want to tell everybody on the call right now. Stop accepting defeat. I want right now and say, I want you to type in, if you listen to me, say, "I will win. I will
Yeah.
win."
I love it. I'm
So
loving it.
I will win. And so that's where it's at. That's why I'm at this quarter, man. And I woke up this morning and I looked at my vision board, and then God gave me some hope because I did get one thing on my vision board. Didn't even think about it. I had to bring it to my wife and show a picture. I did get one thing on my vision board. Uh, but now I'm changing my game plan up. I gotta
But you
become.
keep. I want to make this clear though. You're keeping your same vision board. You're just changing on how you. And for those
I'm good.
that don't know, oh, you
Go
changing
ahead.
the whole vision board?
No, 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 no. I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was saying that your vision board is really behind you. I wish you could zoom in there. But here's the thing: you're keeping your same vision board. You're keeping what he gonna take it over there. Jesus, see, he get on my nerves. I need that camera in my office. But you're keeping your same vision board. You're not changing, right?
No, I'm not changing it.
And but what you're saying is that when you say you changing the game, or what did you say?
I'm changing my game plan.
The game plan. So when you say that, what do you mean that you're changing the game plan? I know for me, yeah. Tell me what you mean. Let's talk.
So what I mean by that is that when I first started this year off, I thought literally, it's like when you're an undefeated team, you just stick with your old things. You just knew for a fact that people almost lay down for you. They lay down. So we're gonna go out there. We're just gonna play like we've been playing. And just I got a new saying this year. Um, that it's time to stop, move from grace to greatness.
Mm,
Move from grace that's what it is. Move from grace to greatness. And grace, my old game plan is like, God, whatever you give me, I take. You know what I'm saying? God, whatever you got for me, I won't. And so I literally approached the year like, okay, God, I'm gonna hit the field, I'm gonna hit the court, I'm gonna hit the world, and you're gonna bring me everything. That's what he did since 2020. I feel like God just handed me everything. Well, this year,
mm,
changing the game plans. That okay, guys, and God's told me it's time to be intentional.
yeah.
It's time for you to show me that you can do it. So, I'm being more instead of just waking up, walking into grace. I'm waking up and now I'm making a plan. You know, Go ahead.
Basically, we have this new saying that we learned with our mentor that we've been rocking out with for this year. That's teaching us in business and even in leadership. When we went to Bishop Woodardam, it was the stuff that we saw there. It was like, man, we don't want to just walk in greatness. I mean, we don't want to just walk in grace, but we want to walk in greatness. And
Yeah,
there's a difference in
yeah.
because God can only give you grace for so. Let me stop. You can have grace with God as long as you need to, as long, whatever. But sometimes as we mature in the walk, we should want to just not walk in grace anymore
No, I
or
think like
walk
walking
in
in
greatness.
grace is almost like mama holding your hand as a baby while you're walking and being there with you through everything, and then mama letting your hand go. and show me that you can walk on your own.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like God walked with us in 2020, 2021, 2022,
Yeah.
2023, and He knows that 20. And now come 2024, God is saying, "Now show me what you learned."
Right.
And so now it's like me getting up and saying to myself, "No, I'm not going to accept defeat. I'm going to plan this out. I'm
Mm.
going to listen to this. I'm going to take my day back." I
Woo,
feel
come on,
like this
Bishop.
year, I lost my day. If you lose your day, you lose your week. If you lose your week, you lose your month. If you lose your month, you lose your year. So I
Mm.
feel like God gave me grace because before he controlled my day. Like he held everything back and I just walked and went in and just picked out everything I wanted, right? And then I feel like he took his hands off and let the hounds come on me and begin to kind of overcome my day. Like this person calling, that person calling, this person this, and you feel important because everybody needs you.
Right.
And now it's like, hold up, stop, hold up, no, I can't come. And
Mm.
Bishop would have started you off, told us we can't show up to everything, but here we go, show them to everything.
But no,
Um,
everything started coming to us. We should have been. There should have been a warning. But yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
so it's like I'm stopping, so I'm calling like a timeout. And this is a whole sports anatomy. I'm calling a timeout. Whoa, stop, wait, pause, quit, stow, no more, slow down, and I'm refocusing on what's important, getting back to the basics, getting back. Okay, y'all, we let their their strategy that came out. They came out pressing we wasn't expecting to see the press. I'm not
Ooh,
even a basketball
good.
guy.
Come on here, press.
We was looking for zone coverage. That's all they ever showed was zone coverage. So I can move within that zone. Great.
Mm-hmm.
I never anticipated them coming out in a full court press for a whole quarter. And so now you don't quit and tuck your tail between your legs and say, you know what, we're gonna lose this game. No, you change the
Are we
game
too
plan.
tired? Are we too
Oh,
tired because of the press? We're too tired because we can't keep up. We can't quit like that. You gotta come harder. You
yeah.
gotta play harder. You gotta get you take that time out to take your win, get your win back, go back in the game and
Go
start
back in the game.
playing. I agree.
So I think for me, if I'm gonna refocus, if I'm gonna maximize my second quarters, realize number one, I'm gonna put down admit that you wasn't ready for what you faced in the first quarter. You gotta admit it. You gotta admit. I think if you don't
Type
admit it,
that in
you
the screen if you're rocking out with us.
admit you wasn't ready for
Admit
what you
I was
faced in
not
the
ready.
first quarter.
Yeah.
And me, I'm admitting it right now. My name is Clyde, and I admit I was not ready for my first quarter this year.
You know what? I gotta say, I admit too, because I thought, and I gotta be totally transparent, is that I was like, man, 6 months, that's gonna fly by. That's nothing. I didn't realize how much work it was gonna take for me to do the work, to get the work done. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like it was work.
yeah,
It was work saying that. Dang, I looked up. I said, dude, I thank God for the 3 months that
yeah,
we've been rocking out, and they've been showing up, and they have been there. But I wasn't ready. I
yeah,
didn't. I wasn't ready. I didn't realize how much it would stretch me as an individual,
yeah,
even though I'm the facilitator of this class. It is stretching
yeah.
me in a good way, though. But I'm like, okay,
And we got to admit that doing it is not uh doing your what you said is not necessarily succeeding at what you said. Just
mhm.
because we okay, I did it, but did you do it the way that God told you to do it, or did you slack off because it was tough?
Did you put your whole heart into it, or did you half tail do it?
Yeah, still do it.
I don't know how else to say that, but did you halfway do it? And I found myself. I remember one week I found myself. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put my whole heart into it. These people are showing up. They're paying their money. They invested in this. I better put my whole heart into this too.
Yep, yep. Have to admit I wasn't ready for first quarter.
I'm telling
And
you.
so the first thing I say, number one, admit that. Then number two, I want you to say to yourself, I'm not doing this for no one else but me.
Ooh, chili, chili, bang, bang. Yeah,
Because
type
listen,
that. I'm not doing this for nobody else for me. Period.
because if you enter the second quarter for someone else, it's easier to give up on somebody else than it is to give up on yourself.
Right.
if you say, well, you know what, they can wait till next year. You know, it wasn't that important. You got to come into the second quarter because you know what, you got to refocus this. I deserve this. I need this.
Yeah.
I want this, and I expect everything on that board. Because as a pastor, I can say, I'm doing this for everyone else, and it probably would be like a harder point for me to. It probably be something that I would do, but I'm still gonna end up where I'm at because I gotta find a greater purpose. I gotta make sure this is mine. This is what I want, and this is what I need. Not just what I want. I need everything in that
I
board.
need
I
this.
need that.
Come
My
on.
grandkids need that. My kids need that.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not doing this for people just to prove to them I can do this. No, I'm doing this for people to become a better for the people I'm doing for become a better me. So, you know
Right.
what? I'm not doing this for no one else but me. This is for me.
Yeah.
This is for me.
Yeah. I must say, to piggyback on that, I realized I was like, for this, and I keep bringing up the BAM. Never mind, you don't know nothing about that. That's loving.
I
Never.
do.
Oh, you know about the BAM on
Yeah, I
Love
know
Honey?
the game. Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
But the BAM program, I realized that I'm doing it for me to stretch me. I've
Yeah,
never done 6 months. I've
yeah,
always done 6 weeks. I've always done, a 5 week master class. I've always done, okay, just every, you know what I'm saying? Every
yeah,
now and then, but this is straight 6 months. And I'm
yeah,
doing it to me, but I did it for me because I wanted to see, number one, can I do it? Right. And what
yeah,
would that look like because of what I'm trying to build in the future?
yeah,
Come here,
yeah,
Lord.
yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
I'm trying to build in the future. So I wanted to see, can I do it? The
yeah,
second thing I wanted to see, will it work? Will what I have experienced over the years, will it work to show that other woman how to become unstuck?
yeah,
That's my whole goal for women. How to get unstuck, how to get from a point of like what we're talking about today, how to maximize your gift. And I found out at first, I was like, okay, maybe it's not, because you got to take on the full experience of this course. And I'm finding out those that take on the full and all of them that are doing it. But I'm like, how that what is her name? Oprah says aha, like my aha moment, like, oh
yeah.
my God, not Oprah, that was Coming to America. Like if that light bulb went off, like it's working.
I
It's
think Oprah does that too, though.
a aha moment. I think she says
Hmm.
aha moment.
Aha.
I'm so hood. I'm with the come here. Aha. But that aha moment went off about 3 weeks ago. This is why you did it.
Yeah.
This was the point of it. And so I thank you very much, Will. Gotta know, um, are you doing it for you? I did it for me to stretch me, but I did it for me also to see if it worked.
And you
And
gotta listen. And when you do it for you, you gotta remember that you are worth it. You're worth it.
yeah.
That you know what? I'm so tired of doing everything at the end of the year, and everyone else can benefit from what I did. I'm trying to make sure I benefit, man.
Hmm.
With everything that's brought over here, me being a pastor, me being a husband, me being a father, I remember years of accomplishing everything I accomplished was to make sure my family had. My family got a house.
It's
My
good.
family got a car. My family got this stuff, right? And if my only motivation is people, where's my value?
Right. Can somebody type that my value? My
Yeah,
value is more important than anything. Like if I always tell people this, if you don't take care of you, who will? And
yeah,
nothing against marriages, nothing against any, but if you don't value what's in you, you know what I'm saying? I think I shared that at a church. Like I'm a good friend, and
yeah,
I'm not tooting my horn, but I am. I'm
yeah,
a good friend, and I am I value loyalty. Period.
yeah,
That's just
yeah,
who I am. I don't even know how to do. I don't know. My niece name is Loyalty, but I value loyalty. It is just something about me that values that. And so when that thing is broken, it just shakes something in me, and
yeah,
not necessarily to a church, to a member. I just value loyalty. I value rocking out with people for years. And even if they mess up, I tell people all the time, me and my nail technique got into it twice, right? But I still value her work.
yeah,
Period. I don't want to go anywhere that's I gotta know. But just like I value her work, I know I have value in me
Yes.
that she values from me. You know, showing up every month. She know I'm coming. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Showing up and being there. My you know, just your character. Like that means a lot. And that
Yeah.
just may be me and God gotta work on me with that. But it just means something to me. Loyalty means a lot.
I'll never forget, whenever when I first started my journey of, just in life in general, forget journey. I've been in my journey for a long time. But I remember I used to do stuff just to prove to you I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I get up if I was working out, I was working out to show you I'm gonna work out. If I was eating right, I was eating right to show you I was gonna eat right. Then I started the
Hmm.
church. I'm gonna lose weight to show the church. And then what happened was that when I didn't succeed, I felt like I failed the church, and it became anxiety on me. It wasn't even a joy anymore. It became anxiety on me because I was like, man, I'm doing this for all of them and everything, and I'm failing them, right? Well,
Hmm.
now I can say I've worked out almost every week. I think I missed a week or maybe 2 weeks. I worked out almost every week since April of last year, right?
Yeah.
And I was getting up for me,
Right.
and it was such a joy that I could get in there and work out. I didn't care if you saw me, if you didn't see me. I
Right.
was trying to, accomplish something that I can be happy with,
Right.
and it was more long. It was more satisfying.
Yeah, and it was longevity when you did it for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
get it.
that's where I'm at now. I'm really saying, you know what, Clyde? You know, I got push ups and sit ups on there, right?
Uh-huh.
I want to become, muscular. I want to get that figure back
All right,
again.
sexy. Don't play.
I want to bring sexy back for me. Now you may benefit from the sexy coming back,
Shut up. I can't stand you.
but I want to get that. So I want this is what I want to do. I want to simplify this, right? If how we gonna maximize the second quarter? We already said, but I want to simplify it. We want to reset. We want to reset whatever HE has for me. Oh,
I
HE has
know
for
that's
me.
right,
I want it.
brother
That's what it is.
David. That's
But
right.
we want to reset. Admit that you got hit in the face and you weren't ready. So reset. What's up, Mr. Alexander?
What's that?
Um, you want to reset. You want to say, you know what? Okay, we got hit.
Yeah.
Let's reset this thing. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't give up. Get your composure back. Call a timeout. Realize that was just the first quarter. We got 3 more quarters to go. I
Right.
want to make sure you win this game. I want
Yeah.
to make sure you win this game. I want to make sure you get everything that you came to get. And I'm that coach to tell you from the sideline, you can still win this. That until that clock goes out, you still got time to win. And
Come
so
on
somebody
here.
say reset, 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 reset. I got hit, but reset, and then refocus, refocus. I'm not doing this for people. I'm doing this for me. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna refocus, and then let's regroup.
Okay.
Let's regroup. Let's get everything together and make another. And I would say replan, but I don't like the word replan. Because I say we're gonna regroup, and then when you regroup, that's like get back in huddle and let's
Hmm.
plan this thing out again. And so
Right.
that's what I'm gonna do. Like, when I get up now, I realize that the game changed. They came in with a full court press. I
Hmm.
wasn't ready. So now, if it's gonna be pressing like this the rest of the game, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
sure that I move first. The
Come
best
on.
way to beat a press is that you move first. So if you're gonna start calling my phone at 6 a.m., I'm getting up at 5.
Right. No, how about this? For me, I put my phone up. At 6 a.m., I put it on my desk, and the ringer is off, and I have it on do not disturb because
Yeah,
you have again. It goes back to valuing you, right? You got to make time for you too, and that's how you reset. That's how you regroup, you refocus. Because what happens is the phone start ringing so much, right? And now you got to put your attention because we're. I know I'm the type of person. My attention, I'm present in that moment with you on that phone, and now I haven't taken care of the things that I have set out to do already. So I got to
yeah,
set some time for me. So my phone does not come open until like 7 o'clock. 6 a.m. is when it what's the name, but I'm not answering that bad mug until probably 9 a.m. until
yep,
I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it
yep,
to the side because I don't want to scroll. I don't want to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? And don't I know some people out here don't realize there's a schedule game on social media where You don't have to be on there. I don't for my business. We don't have to be on there, but we can, just let stuff drop. But here's the thing, is that you have to have what we call a phone zone moment. Type
Yeah.
that, phone zone moment.
A no phone
A
zone.
no phone zone moment. Thank you. Put no phone zone moment. You got to have a no phone zone moment to where your phone is up and it's not with you at that moment, and you're able to enjoy life
Yeah.
for a moment. It don't have to be hours at a time, but sometimes you do need about 2 hours to where
Yeah.
it's a no phone zone. And my mornings are like a no phone zone. My nights, I delete my social media, because 8 o'clock I make it shut down because I don't want to be on social media at that time. So
Yeah.
you gotta make sure that you have that time with no phones on, man,
Yeah.
because you'll find yourself you can't even do your own vision board because you focus on what everybody else is doing. Why can I tell you? Because I've been there. You
Yep.
know, I've been there where I'm just scrolling on social, and before you know it, it's like 3 hours then pass when I need to be writing up curriculum and putting stuff together. And you got to have those in order to reset, in order to refocus, in order to regroup. You got to have that no phone zone, and have people respect your phone, man. You can call me, I love you, but I pay this bill.
I ain't
And
got
if
to answer.
I can't talk, I can't talk. If I can, I can't. If I call you back, now sometimes I forget, but I'm gonna do my best to call you back. But you gotta have that. You gotta have that no phone zone. So it's just that allows me to regroup. I know for me,
Yeah.
everybody, this is just a suggestion. I need a no phone zone so that I can regroup.
And
I
I'm proud of my wife. I've been
can't.
watching my wife every evening delete Facebook off her phone every evening.
Yeah.
That and every evening she'll do that, and that's I think it's pretty cool because she realizes that my evening is more valuable than my phone, and I think that's pretty cool. I want to tell you, I'm proud of you that seeing you do that, as my wife because it's allowing you to spend more time with
Man, I'm
us. And
you push me because I see you get up and you working out. I be feeling so bad, but MD, I'm like, dang, I need to do it. But now that we're on this 30-day challenge with the church, I have no other choice. I get up and do like 2 days a week. But it's like, man, he's doing so good. So you inspire me as well. I believe
thank you.
we inspire each other. You inspire me, man. You've been rocking out, and your girl done lost some weight too. Do this
Yes, she
fast.
has.
Yesterday I probably
Look, I'm giving you your fireworks. See
gone
what
and
you
give
can
them to.
do.
I wish I can give you yours, but I
If it's balloons, can I give balloons too? Oh, that's just thumbs up.
oh, okay. You're so silly. But I want to say that reset, no phone zone, all of
And
that.
I want to
Hey,
and I want
Bishop
to add this here.
inspired me
Bishop
not to
inspired me.
have a Facebook during the week.
Oh
Come on, Brother
wow!
Devin.
I'm glad to know that.
People, okay, let me make this disclaimer, because some people really think you are on social media.
Yeah, I think they do.
They be like, well, what Bishop said this on social. No, that is me posting him or
Hey,
promoting
listen,
something that we're doing. He is
I'm
not
not.
like right now. Is he? That's all he do.
I'm not on there because it took such a big toll on me in my mental health. It was a mental health attack on me, and I had to realize I'm gonna be mentally healthy. I couldn't be on social media. So if you want it, don't knock it. But it was mentally unhealthy for me to be on there. But I want to add this here
Wait,
too.
I
Real quick.
want to say this too to those that are on here. No, because we appreciate you being on here.
Yeah,
That ain't for everybody. Now that's for you.
no,
That don't mean that ain't for
that's just me.
that's
Yeah,
for Brother Devin and him. That's not for
yeah,
everybody.
it's not for everybody
So, because that's why we show up on these platforms,
to
because you
minister.
show up to listen. So
And some people know how to avoid all the other distractions and
they
come
really,
straight to the meat. I used it. I won't even get a reason why it bothered me.
they mind follow game so cold. So yeah.
But I want to say this real quick. So, especially if I'm not even a basketball guy, but I want to continue with my basketball analogy.
Mhm.
How do you break the press? How do
Okay.
you break the press? Because I've been in the press. This whole first quarter was a press on me. And I found out, and I started this on this past Friday. How do you break the press? You gotta pass the ball. You
Mm,
gotta pass the
type
ball.
that. Pass the ball. What you mean? Let's
You
talk.
you gotta pass the ball because most teams when they lose in the press because one person think they gotta carry the team and the
Okay.
point guard is holding the ball. What you gotta do is realize I can't do everything. You know what? I need to use my help. When
Mm,
you use the whole team, that's the way you beat a full court press. You use your whole team. You ain't got to dribble not one time. you can pass the ball all the way down the court without dribbling
Yeah.
because what they want you to do is put the ball on the court. When you start trying to freestyle and dribble, throw behind your back and throw between your legs, the full court press, you got three people in your face. If you pass it, pass it, pass it, pass it, pass it. So what I'm doing the rest of this year, I've already this past Friday, I called my project manager and say, look here, I need you to take over this. I've been doing too much. I need to take over this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pass some stuff over to my wife. I need you to take over that. Pass stuff over to my daughter. I need you to take over this. If I'm gonna accomplish that board, I gotta get rid of the ball in other areas that I'm holding on to it.
Husband.
I have to use my whole team. I have to use my whole team. And so my goal for the second quarter is pass the ball more. If
Come
I feel
on.
as though I'm turning to hot potato, hot potato. As soon as I get the ball in my hand, I feel like this is something that's gonna take up my time. I'm passing it. I'm
That's good.
passing it. I'm passing it. At
That's
the church, I got to church yesterday, and I realized, man, I had all the balls in my hand. I'm like, no, no. I left church yesterday saying, no, I got some deacons now. I'm gonna put the deacons to work. I can't hold on. Listen, if I'm the only person who know how to do the electronic announcements, that's a ball in my hand. If I'm the person that know how to do the contract management, that's a ball in my hand. If I'm the only person who know how to pay the bills, that's a ball in my hand. If
yeah.
I'm the only person and bills ain't on that board, announcement ain't on that board, other stuff is on that board, all the things that's on that board, I can't get because I got all this other.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna break the
husband.
press. I'm gonna
Break
break
the
the
press.
press by passing the ball. Come on, press it. Come on, come on. I need four folks on me. If it's four on me, that means I got a man open.
Right. Come on,
Blah, blah, blah.
husband.
Shit. If I got four guys on me, somebody is open. And so all I got to do is open my eyes and say, hey, you ain't got nothing to do. Here, take the ball. Hey,
Yes.
you ain't got nothing to do. Hey, take the ball. And now we free ourselves up. I believe God allowed us to get so pressed this season to let me know that I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and I believe even frustration starts to kick in. I know, man. Ooh, ugh. Frustration starts to kick in when you don't, because you become so pressed, right? And that frustration starts to kick in to where now you're taking out on everybody. You
Yeah.
know, you're taking out on everybody. So yeah, I love it, husband.
Devin, you proud of me, Devin? My basketball analogies.
I know that Devin the basketball
He's the
dude.
basketball king.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think so. To maximize the second quarter, we gotta reset, we gotta refocus, and we gotta regroup. And regroup, we gotta decide that if I'm gonna win this game, I can't hold the ball. I gotta pass the
come
ball.
on, come on.
And I think and then the last thing we gotta do, we gotta be willing to take a time out when it's needed.
Say that. Oh, can y'all heart it up for that? Well, no, they can't see your heart. Can you say take a time out? You can't see the heart. Take
That's
time
all right.
out.
You got to take a time out. You
Yeah.
realize that you don't have to go the whole game. Not taking a break. You got to understand when you need a break. Time out, coach. I got them. I'm gonna use them. I can't take them home, so I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna take a break when I need it, and often, often, and frequently. I
Yeah.
cannot go hard all the time without taking a break.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think it's very important, especially for women. But I think women always we always say that we need it, but I really believe men really need breaks.
mhm.
If it's fishing, if it whatever makes them peaceful and comfortable. Uh, with the hobby. I think it's very, very important that we're able to do that. That men take out the time for themselves some type of way. So,
And we got to realize that we can't get our energy from winning. That
mm,
don't make sense
mm,
because the only time you get your energy from winning, that means you're always trying to find something else to win in. You
mm,
got to get your energy from recovering. That means there got to be some time in between victories. Take time. I think as women do a good job. Women do a good job of celebrating the wins.
mm-hmm.
Men do a good job of trying to keep collecting opportunities to win,
Right,
and we get burnt out faster.
mm,
Man, woman, man, if she lose a pound, boy, she going to go gain two more.
bruh.
I,
That that
I love.
that man when I lost that 12 pounds, I was like yesterday. Oh baby, it's going down. I am eating this cornbread.
A
Man, I
man.
was so I couldn't even sleep. Did I tell you that, husband?
Uh.
Man, I ain't sleeping all last night. I was miserable. I'm
All
like,
that beef.
dude, all that beef. I hadn't had beef for 41 days like that. Anyway, Yeah.
But so
That
while
ain't
women
no good for.
celebrate the win, men goes, I lost 2 pounds, I need to lose three. I lost 3 pounds, I need to lose five. I lose 5 pounds, I need to lose 10. And we
Right.
keep adding more and trying to prove to everyone else I'm a winner.
Yeah.
I lost 2 pounds, it's okay to gain a half pound.
Right.
I
It's okay.
lost 3 pounds. It's okay to gain a pound. I'm going to enjoy this victory, man, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to take time out, and so I'm going to reset. I'm going to refocus. I'm going to regroup, and I'm going to make sure it's okay for me to take a break when I need to take a break. So that's how I'm maximize my second quarter, baby. I'm not going to waste the second quarter. I
Yeah.
will. I mean, I've already bought the book E Myth. Um, you know, I'm right this evening. I'm gonna start my sit up and push up regimen. You
Okay.
know, I'm gonna start by working on my Spanish. It's some things I'm gonna do. We're gonna start applying for the new house we're gonna flip. I got the couch. So this will I will win. I will win. I will win. I'm not gonna take my L that I had in the first quarter. It's 44 to 4.
I know for me, like one of the things I always do, and I always ask my clients, and I always ask these questions is number one, because I know you shared, and I want to share this really, really quick, is that number one, you got to ask yourself, what person or company will you invest in? Because here's the thing, we can do all this, but there's no investment for you to grow. What company are you going to invest in? Who, what coach, whatever that you're going to invest in to be able to grow as an
Mhm.
individual. Because all of that you have on the board, you need somebody, like you said, you need somebody to coach you in
Yeah,
order to get in the game, right? To show you the
push me.
plays and show you what to do and how to do it. The second thing I always ask is, who's going to do it? Who's going to be your coach? Who's going to be your mentor for what you're trying to do in the area that you're trying to grow in, right?
Yeah,
In order to grow. And then you got to ask yourself, who's going to be on your team? Who you going to collaborate with
yeah.
this year? You got to figure out who I'm going to collaborate with, who I'm going to connect with, that's going to be a part of my team, right? I will win here in Maryland. You are two great coaches.
Go
Come
ahead then.
on here. Yes. I love it. And not only that, what event will you attend? That
Yeah,
will pour more knowledge into you and wisdom for you to allow this vision board to come alive. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself that. You also got to ask yourself, you know, what books are you reading? Right now, I'm reading "Think Like Success, Act Like Success" by Steve Harvey. I'm
I'm
reading
reading
it.
the E Myth right now.
Email what? Because readers are leaders and leaders are readers.
Yep.
What are you reading to enhance your business, yourself as an individual, right? So what are you reading? And then what are you doing to create time for you? We talked about that, but I also asked, what are you doing to travel? Do something different that you ain't
Yeah.
never done. You got to I ask those questions when it comes down to me learning how to maximize my quarter.
In second quarter.
What am I doing this? Who's meant we, you know what I'm saying? We know who mentoring us, right? We know where we're going to get poured into this month, this quarter. What are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? You got to know those questions, and you got to, and it don't necessarily have to be those questions. But if we gonna maximize this, we got to have some things, people to
Yeah.
collaborate with, people to network with, because your network is your
It's
net
your net
worth.
worth. Yeah.
Your network is your net worth. Who am I collaborating with? How am I going to be feel spiritually? What are the things that I'm going to do, not just in business, but spiritually? What am I
Yeah.
going to do this year spiritually that's going to pour and give me the things that I need to be able to enhance my spiritual growth, right? It's all of those things. So I just wanted to add that to the plate for me when it comes down to maximize, because I know we maximize different.
Definitely,
You do
definitely.
your
And
way, I do my way.
men, and not just women. Some men approach different, and some women approach my way, and we definitely want to give diversity. The more the story is, the game ain't over.
Hmm.
The game ain't over.
Type that. The game is not over. You in the second quarter, baby. This is the
And you
second
know what?
quarter. You got a couple of more quarters to go. Get in
And
this quarter and play.
I think the best thing could ever happen is you take it to the chin in the first quarter. That you got your butt handed to you in the first quarter.
Come on, man.
Now you got 3 more quarters to hand it back to them.
Come
So I
on.
think it been good. It's been good. I mean, I've been collecting vision boards like like I've been collecting, trophies. Done it, did it, done it, did it,
Yeah,
done
we
it,
we
did it.
get at the end of the year and be like, everything is done, checked off, over. But to know that you're in your second quarter and you like, dang, I ain't done nothing. But then when you looked, you did do one thing.
So one thing, one thing.
One thing and see, for a woman, we celebrate that one thing, baby. Be
I
like,
celebrate this morning. I celebrated this morning. It was definitely motivation to stay in the game. But I got my butt handed to me first quarter. I didn't feel like a failure. I felt like I felt like something. It wasn't a
you
failure
feel
though.
like you got whooped. Yeah, yeah,
I
they
feel like
pressed
I
you
got my
hard.
butt handed to me. I feel like
Yeah,
I felt like a student. I feel like that. You know what? I should have listened to the teacher. I got the bishop started with me, and I feel like that.
you
Okay,
should have listened to the coach. That's what it
listen,
was.
coach.
Yeah,
Yeah. So now I'm listening. So everybody, if you're not ready this quarter, you're gonna get a lot of no's. A lot of no's, a lot of unavailable. I will not be over inundated. The full court press will be passed off. I'm going to pass the ball. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the second quarter, and so I hope somebody watching this live today and and saw it value. I hope you heard this and say, you know what, I will win. The game is not over. It's only
right.
the first quarter, and I do have a game plan. If I stick to it, I'll win.
Yeah.
I started freelancing. I started feeling myself, showboating. I was the stuff. And every great victory usually comes because you had adversity. So you took the adversity, use it, flip it, use it as a motivational moment.
I love it.
A great way to start second quarter. I've been feeling like first quarter. Yep, we gonna win. We gonna win. So that's all I got, baby. I wanted to make sure I brought that. I thank you for letting me get that off my chest.
Yeah, when you brought the topic to me, I was like, okay, but all right. But I get it though, because I have so much that I have to do in this second quarter if I want to accomplish the things for my fourth quarter. I mean my
Yeah,
third quarter. And so I got some work to do. I appreciate this conversation because even
yeah,
for myself, I got some work to do. And it allows you not to have time for foolery.
yeah,
Okay. It
yeah.
allows you not to have time for foolery and understanding that you have a focus and you have a place that you got to be and you got to do. And so, thank you for showing up and talking about this topic. And thank y'all that are rocking out with us. Any last words, husband?
If this helped, just let us know by putting the number two. And putting number two means that I'm ready for the second quarter. So if this helped you, put the number two on here. I asked
Yeah,
my wife to show me throughout the day how many people put the number two on there.
yeah,
But last thing I'll say is just I pray for your second quarter. I pray that everything you learned, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Father God, I come right now, Lord, thanking for every person that's on this call, every person that's on this live, Lord. We started the year off with a plan. And Lord, we believe we didn't start with our plan. We believe we started with your plan because your
mm,
word tells us that you know the plan you have for us. Plan to prosper us, not to harm us, and plan to give us hope in the future. So, Lord, we come asking you, Lord, to give us the reset we need. Help us refocus. Help us regroup. Help us, get back in the game, Lord, and feed us to play again. Give us a chance. We're going to prove to you that we're going to come out harder, stronger, wiser, and we're going to follow the leader, Lord. So, Lord, show us what to do and we'll do it, Father. I pray over that woman. I pray over that man. I pray over that young person, whoever's watching today, that they don't give up. They don't quit on the vision they started off with, that we don't plan to fail. We fail to plan. So let us use that plan that we put in place to apply it to our life and take it to the next level. We love you, Lord. We honor and we adore you. In your name we pray. Amen.
amen. Thank y'all again for rocking out. We pray that this quarter that this has helped you to push forward, not quit, not give up, but refocus, reset, regroup, and start walking in the things that you're supposed to do. Thank y'all for rocking out in this coffee conversation. Join us every first Monday of the month at 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on YouTube, on Facebook. I just gave up on Instagram. I was trying. It's too much work. I need a
It's too
whole
much.
yeah. I need a whole administrator for that. That is a
Gotcha.
whole. But yeah. So thank y'all for rocking out, and we might try Instagram next time. But thank y'all so much. Pray y'all stay encouraged, empowered, and all of that, man. Stay blessed.
Be
Bye bye.
blessed. Bye bye.